you? Welcome again. This is me, Miss Elia, and this is ABS English Academy. Well, we have been learning about infinitive and gerund forms of the verbs. So now you're an expert about this topic. You know, for example, that after some verbs, you can use the infinitive or the gerund form without meaning. So I love talking or I love to talk to you. But in other occasions, exactly in four of them, you can use both options to, the infinitive or the gerund, but with change in the meaning. Which are those four occasions? Well, those are four verbs. The first one is forget, then we have remember, after that we have stop, and finally try. So let's see each of them with different examples.
Let's start with the verb forget. Forget. Well, in this case, after forget, you can use the infinitive or the gerund. But if you say, I forget to bring my ID, it means you didn't do it, right? You don't do something that you should do or you should have done. When you use forget plus a verb in infinitive, it means you don't do or you didn't do something that you should do. I forget to study, I forget to bring my ID, I forget to go. So maybe you should go, right? But you didn't do it. Now, what happened if you use the ing form after forget? Well, it means that was a planned activity, but now it's cancelled. For example, you can forget coming to my party. I'm uninviting you. So you can forget coming to my party. You can forget going to the beach. You can forget talking to me. It means, please don't do it anymore. This activity is now cancelled. So it's not the same. Of course, you have two of these options, forget plus an infinitive, forget plus an gerund, but the meaning definitely changes. Let's see the next example. And now we have remember. Remember is our second case. It could be followed by a gerund or an infinitive form, but definitely the meaning changes. For example, if I say he never remembers to lock his car, or he never remembers to study, he never remembers to do the shopping, it means you don't do something you should do. Or the contrary is the same. If you remember to do something, it means you remember to do it. It's like the legit meaning of this verb, remember, and it's okay. So that is the meaning when you follow the verb by the infinitive form. But now, what happens if you use the gerund form after remember? Well, if you do this, it means you remember an event or an action in the past. For example, I remember seeing her at the party. Keep in mind the verb is in base form. I remember seeing her at the party. So you are, maybe bringing this to your mind. I remember seeing her at the party. I remember going there. I remember studying history. I remember doing the shopping. So it means you are, in this case, um, bringing to your mind an event or an action in the past. Yeah, so it's not the same. If you want to give the idea of remember to do something, so please remember to bring your ID. If you remember something in the past, then you should use ing. I remember seeing you at this class. Okay, let's see the next part. Now we have stopped. Again, stop could be followed by an infinitive form of a verb or the gerund form. So if you say stop to, it means you interrupt an activity to begin another. If you say stop to, means you interrupt an activity to begin another. For example, she was lost, so she stopped to get directions. So this person interrupted this activity. She stopped to get directions. Yeah. So now, if you follow stored by a gerund in an ing form, It means you interrupt or quit something. Yes, definitely. For example, she stopped smoking last year. She stopped pretending this morning. She stopped studying last night. Yes? So when you interrupt or quit something, you can use stop plus an ing, and it means you aren't doing anything else, right? Keep in mind, it's a slight, well, in this case, it's a light difference, but it is. So, stop plus an infinitive and stop plus a gerund form. And our last example or our last verb in this case is the verb tried. Again, tried can be followed by an infinitive or a gerund form. And if you make an effort to do something, you can use try to. For example, he'll try to go to your party, but he's very busy. He'll try to go to your party, but he's very busy. I'm trying to practice, but I'm really busy. I'm trying to go, but it's really difficult. I'm trying to practice my Italian. I'm trying to practice my French, but I don't have enough time. So try to, it means you are making an effort to do something. It's like the basic meaning of the verb try. Now, what happens if you use the gerund form after try? It means you do something, yes, and see if it works. Yes, again, you do something, right? But the result, you see if it works. For example, I'll try talking to her about it. She might change her mind. So I'll try talking. I'll try going. I'll try reading. I'll try, I don't know, maybe working out. I'll try it and then see if it works. So it's definitely a difference here if you use try to. For example, try to go, and if you use a gerund form, try going. Yes, it's definitely a difference here. I mean, so well, now you know. Please keep in mind, it's true. You can use these four verbs plus gerund or an infinitive, but the meaning it's going to change in each case. So think what you want to say, what is your idea behind your words, and then use the correct option.